Are you looking for more creative ways to showcase your blog pages? You've probably seen a lot of blog pages by now, and most of them are simply blog cards that are arranged in grids or columns. So in this video, I will be sharing my most favorite unique ways to showcase blog pages. These demonstrations will be on Squarespace, but of course, you can still apply them in any website platform. In Squarespace, it's so easy to add blog collections. We'll find that when we add one and hover over this section, we'll find that we can easily choose from these built-in pre-made layouts like grid, side-by-side, or single column. And we'll have more options like here, like specifying the number of columns. These options are great out of the box, but we don't have to be limited by these options only. We can actually get more creative by using code. And don't be overwhelmed when you hear code. You can actually get started just by copying and pasting code snippets. Personally, I collect code snippets that I use in my projects in what I call my code toolkit. I actually share this code toolkit with students of my Standout Squarespace program. I'll share more details below. And what I do is when I create a new coded section, I simply paste the instructions and the codes here. If my students request some coded layouts, unique layouts for their projects, I also save them here. So for example, if I am ideating a layout for a blog page, I would simply use this search field and start typing the page or the section keyword, like this one is blog. And now I will have all of these coded techniques to inspire my next layout. So for example, this is how the built-in layout would look like on Squarespace. But when I go to the custom CSS area, using the search icon and start typing CSS, we'll find that if I paste the code from our code toolkit, we'll easily be able to transform that layout into this typography-based layout. This is what I call a blog stacked list because the items are like stacked in layers, and this is best in showcasing blog items or articles which are more typography-based. If you have a good type system, it's the best way to showcase them and to highlight the text content. And what's great with this is we are easily able to add more blog items just by using these editing features in Squarespace. Sometimes I find that other Squarespace users or designers would resort to using fluid engine sections or summary blocks to showcase their blog items on a separate page. Just to achieve a different layout. But that would not allow us to access the built-in navigation, like accessing the older posts or previous posts when you have, for example, more than 20 items on a page. So I believe it's really most user-friendly to just turn our existing blog list section using code, and you witnessed how easy it is to do so just by adding a bit of CSS code from our code toolkit. I'm excited to share 4 more unique ways to showcase your blog list. Next one is what I call the blog feature grid, because the very first or most recent article or post will be larger than the rest, and it will stick as the rest of the items are scrolling. And these borders and layout creates an editorial effect. The next creative layout is more interactive because our thumbnail image subtly show up and follow your cursor on hover. And then the next layout is called blog carousels because it turns our originally grid-based blog list into an interactive carousel. So it can be dragged like so. You can also click this pagination at the bottom, and use the arrows to navigate these blog posts. And also we're using these like borders to create an editorial design. And the beauty of these is it also automatically is responsive on mobile. So it shows one post per slide on mobile. And then lastly, we have this interactive expand on hover effect, wherein initially it's just a list of all our blog post items, and once you hover over, it subtly shows the images for an element of surprise. So I hope you get inspired by all of these layout ideas for your blog. If you're using Squarespace, these are also available inside my code toolkit, which I share in my Standout Squarespace program. But if you are looking into simply adding one or two of these blog list layouts into your own code toolkit, then these are also available for purchase individually in our components shop. Please check the details in the description box below. I'd love to hear your most favorite blog layout. Please comment below. See you in the next video.